All right, so we're here with JR BRIONES and fighting February 11th, title fight, 285. JR, can you tell us about yourself for the fans?
Well, I have fought Jordan before, and I've fought for Duke before, so it's another great chance to fight for him. Fight against a good opponent. He's tough. I'm not 285, by the way.
Oh, all right. That's what they have on the fight card.
Yeah. That's a misprint. No, it'll be a good show. We're co-main event. I'm co-main event. My teammate right there, he's the main event.
Okay.
So it's a good chance for WMMA to come back and show we're still here. We haven't been around in a while and haven't had many fights, and it's a good chance for us to come back.
All right.
Take some titles home.
How long have you been in the sport?
I started training MMA since 2007, and then about 4 or 5 years now, consistently.
Okay, and how long have you been at WMMA?
About 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years?
I started kickboxing at an early age, and
all right.
from then I had a time off, and then I started with WMMA back in 2007. We were in just a little closet space back next to the Chinese restaurant.
So is kickboxing your main discipline? All right.
Stand-up, yeah. Boxing, kickboxing.
All right. Is there anything else you've added to your repertoire?
A lot of jiu-jitsu, a lot of wrestling.
Okay.
A lot of wrestling. My brother was a big wrestler when he was younger, and he went to the the all-Marine team, so he's been beating me up since I was a little kid. So that's how I've been learning my wrestling. And I came here, so I had a rudimentary, idea of it, and I've just been polishing up since I got here. It's always been wrestling. And every time I spar, it's someone trying to take me down. So I've been having to work on that constantly for 4 or 5 years now.
All right. Were you a high school athlete or college athlete?
I did kickboxing a lot when I was in high school. I did football for 1 year, but I really enjoyed the kickboxing and boxing. I enjoyed that immensely. Enjoyed it since I was a kid.
All right. Where did you attend?
I went to Medina's in Waukesha at first. I started out at shows when I was a little kid, taekwondo. Went to UCC for a little bit of boxing, and from there on, after that, I got into trouble in and out of bad places, and then they found me over in 2007, and been with them ever since. I still do kickboxing here, and sometimes at weeks.
All right. Well, what recently have you been working on to improve as a fighter to become more well-rounded?
More well-rounded. I still work on my stand-up game. I polish things off. Keep on to the basics. I can't stress enough, or they don't stress enough more. They pound me in wrestling all the time. Since our wrestling coach is the Carroll College wrestling coach.
Coach Ben Tomes, right?
Yeah, Ben Tomes, yeah. He brings his monsters in to hurt me every time they have practice here. So I've just been pounding wrestling a lot, not getting taken down. Make sure I know where the fight's going to end up. And that's me standing up, so.
All right. Could you share the type of conditioning and preparation you take for this fight and past fights coming up?
For all my fights, we're put through a really big, stressful kind of training camp, and our idea is, and most of the fighters' ideas is that if we can make it uncomfortable in our training, that no matter what happens in the fight, we're ready for it, and we have the conditioning for it. So we put ourselves in very uncomfortable, we're dead dog tired. We have a lot of things where there's a fresh guy coming in for sparring, a lot of conditioning, a lot of fighting, a lot of sparring. If you're not in shape, spar your way into shape is the old saying. We do that a lot of MMA sparring, a lot of situational where under your back and someone's mounted or someone has your back. A lot of things where you're in a bad predicament and you got to work your way out of. So nothing's ever nice on our training camps.
All right. So who's your training partners?
Well, my partner here, James Barber, who's going to be fighting that same night. The two Blake brothers, Joe and Ed Blake.
Okay.
Those monsters. Used to be Jason Adler used to be a training partner of mine too, old school Jason Adler. He doesn't do it much anymore, but those core guys that still fight, Emilio Torres, and some of the newer kids, some of the older guys, they've gotten fat and got married, had kids, those things, got a life. Some of the core guys we still train with are the Blake brothers, James, me, Emilio Torres, Troy Paul, who's just starting out, Eddie Black, who's going to be fighting on the card too. It'll be his second fight, so.
All right.
I'm excited for the new crop of kids that are coming up. I'm really excited for them because they're good. They're really good.
Nice. Could you talk about previous fights you've had? You said you already fought your opponent once before. Could you talk about how the fights went and what you've learned from them?
I fought him back in May last year at Potawatomi, and he's predominantly a wrestler, and he wants to take it to the ground and get on top and finish the fight there. What I've learned is that I can't I gotta start cutting weight before a couple weeks beforehand the fight. What I learned from it is that I'm not gonna be able to finish everybody when I want. You know, I'm gonna have to work at it. Sometimes you're just not gonna be able to finish somebody. You know, you're gonna have to either step up the training, step up your cardio, or something. Add a new wrinkle to the game because I just couldn't finish him then. So this time I'm planning on finishing him. I don't want to go all 5 rounds.
All right. Plans and future, the future and plans for the future.
So as far as the sport goes,
Yes.
well, I like one day I'd actually like to be a trainer. I'd stop all this training mess. And I'd really like to do that. I enjoy with the younger kids helping them out. So future, I'd like to go pro. I'd like to fight. I just like fighting and training. I do. I don't have like huge aspirations to go anywhere about it. I just like to do it. I like to pit myself up against somebody else and fight them. But I'd really like to become a trainer. I really enjoy teaching.
Okay. Reasons why you love MMA.
The intensity of it, the fact that not everybody can do it. You know, there's like when you see armchair quarterbacks. You know, they're like, I would have done this. Like, no, you wouldn't have. You would have not done that. You wouldn't have lasted. And I like the fact that not everybody can do it, and some people are just can't fathom the fact that they couldn't do it. I can't. I hear a lot where people say, I could never do that. And that makes me feel kind of arrogant, I guess, because I choose to do it, and I'm okay with it, and embrace it. But I like the fact that not everybody can do it, and it's a very competitive sport.
Part of like a small community.
Yeah, small. Yeah, the fighters, they all know each other. You know, they are all friends, and they all say hi when they see each other, except for a certain few. But that's how it goes. They're fighting, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like the small community, the family orientation. You know, we go to different schools and. They're like, oh, you fight too? Well, come on in. You know, like you want to do jiu-jitsu? You want to? Yeah, don't worry about paying me. You know, things like that. It's a big family kind of thing as far as because it's such a small community.
All right. What makes you stand out from the rest of the crowd?
I can talk. I'm kind of loud and obnoxious sometimes, but no, I like to. As far as fighting goes, yeah, I like to knock people out. I don't like to go the whole round. I don't like to go all 3 rounds or 5 rounds. I like to finish the fights. I like to give the crowd something that they want to see. You know, if they want to see a big knockout, I like to give it to them.
All right. What's your game plan going in for February 11th?
Pretty much the same as last time. Was keep it standing, pick them apart, and demoralize them, and then finish them off. This time I'm gonna finish them off.
All right. Is there anything about yourself that you would like the fans to know?
I'm not as mean as I look. I'm actually pretty friendly, and that's about it. That's about it.
All right. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, I like to say Brookfield Chiropractic because they straighten me out all the time. To my training partners at WMMA, to the WMMA family, and to my family and friends I've supported over the years.
All right. Well, we're with JR. Good luck on February 11th, and thank you very much.
Thank you.